It's just your kind of quick thoughts on how Tylen and Armani stepped up in the roles that they were kind of put in a week ago.
Well, I tell you, my voice is back on, so I apologize for that. You look at Armani, he has some time on task. He knows the scheme, and it was good to see him come over and be in a plug-and-play situation. And we didn't have to reduce the menu much for him to go out and play. And it was really good to see him get that sack. So I know I hear that all week. And it was good to see T-Knight get over there and play a little bit. He's got tremendous football DNA. He plays fast, and he's going to make some mistakes, and we understand that. But as long as he's playing fast and playing with some energy, we can coach the other things. But it's good to have those guys, especially being that we've been decimated with injuries. And that gave us a shot in the arm today.
Coach, how did you feel like your defense played today in the performance?
Well, I really would like to look at the tape, before I, dive into it. But overall, I like the turnovers, particularly one in the red zone. I thought our blitz speed was a lot better today. I thought we was on attack mode, and we never let the offense get comfortable. And that was one of our musts going into the game. Do not let the offense come in and be comfortable and let the quarterback sit in the pocket. I was kind of surprised they came in and wanted to throw the ball, but when we got a beat, they want to throw the ball. I said, well, let's attack them more, and the blitz speed was really good. And when they're blitzing that fast, it gives you the desire to call more pressures.
Wesley, I know y'all wanted to force more turnovers this year, but how are y'all going about that? Is there a conscious effort to strip, or y'all just putting hats on the ball? I mean, y'all are getting a lot of fumbles forced.
I think it's a little bit of both. I think when you play fast and when you populate the football and you get a number of guys that run the ball and the offense guys try to make second efforts, and that's when you get the football out. So we work on it, at least 2-3 times a week in terms of getting the ball out. But I think it has a lot to do with play speed. When you're playing fast, you make guys uncomfortable. Now they worry about the hit and the tackle as opposed to protecting the football.
You had a couple of linebackers in on both of the turnovers. How did you think they played as a whole? Looked like y'all played a lot of guys.
Well, again, I look at the tape because we played a lot of guys at that position, and the biggest thing is that you don't see a lot of explosive runs, and so when you come out of a ball game and you don't give explosive runs, you naturally feel good about the linebacker play. But I really love the attitude the whole game and where everybody locked in. The biggest thing I'm proud of is that once we gave up some plays, we bounced back and played the next play, and that was really good to see.
Cavante was suspended the first half. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
What's his status now? I know he was not getting the reps earlier in the week with the first team and whatnot. Where do you see him at the moment?
Oh, he'll be back with the ones, provided he practices well next week.
Yeah.
Because every week they have to earn the opportunity. But you're exactly right. He had to sit out the first half, and he came back in after halftime. And I want to thank the first play with Mike in. I called the pressure to get his feet wet. So we want him going forward. But he'll get back into the rotation, and we'll get his reps back up. And if he earned the right to play, he'll be back with the ones.
You've now had, between this and Kent State, you've had 2 games where you've been able to shut them out for the first quarter. What's the common thread there?
The players, they decide to go out and play. There's no magical coaching. They go out and play, and I think the biggest difference in the other ball games compared to those two is the speed. And you can feel the blitz speed of the game. And I'll just submit to you, when they blitzing that fast, now you're going to be spot on and you can continue to dial them. Now you'll have those games, unfortunately, you go into, the blitz speed's not going to be the same. And I don't know a magic reason why, but when it's there, take advantage of it.
With Armani, I know you said from the beginning of the week that you expected him to be a plug and play, but did you expect him to do it that seamlessly? It seemed like he looked pretty comfortable.
Yeah, he's a guy that's been in the building. We know him. And, knowing he's a smart guy, I mean, he really has a strong football IQ. So there was no doubt in my mind that he would be a guy that would come in and contribute early. And we had the injuries, the safety, and we were discussing who could fill in. And he was the first guy that came to all of our minds. And Coach Luke, quickly, spoke with him and put him over. And there was no doubt in my mind that he would come in and play right away because of his football IQ. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.